Hi, this is my specialized Diverge DSW. I purchased this in April, and I just passed 2,000 miles on it since then. And I'm very pleased with the bike. It's been extremely dependable and reliable. I haven't had any major problems with it. The only things I had to do was the the cables. I had to tighten the cables up a little bit, but to do that I just used the barrel adjuster right on the back derailleur area right here actually, and it's a very simple process. I just turned it like a quarter, and it's been fine ever since, until about maybe a month ago. I had a problem. I was riding and I was doing a lot of shifting, going up and down hills, and the front derailleur, the chain slipped off, and it just took me a few minutes to put it back on. I just got my hands very, very greasy that day, I remember, and it's been fine ever since. I did tighten the barrel adjuster up just a tad more, just in case, and it's been fine for the last 500 miles. So that's the only problem that I've had with the drivetrain. With the cables, after a couple hundred miles, I started getting internal cable noise. You can see these internal cables actually that run through the bar actually, and they tend to jiggle sometimes. And I was going to take it back to the bike shop to get it fixed, but what I did is I found that if I pulled on the cable here, let me show you here just a little bit, it would stop it. So just tighten the cable up that way inside the bar here. And what I did is I just took a couple cable ties actually, and I just pulled it nice and taut, and I just used the cable ties to secure it, and it's been fine ever since, and I haven't had a problem with noise with the internal cables at all actually. Probably when I go in next year, if we're tune up, I'll probably have them do a more permanent fix, you know, just in case it happens again. But it's been fine ever since then. Other than that, I haven't had any problems with it. The tires have been excellent. Haven't had any flats after 2,000 miles. I probably run this bike probably 90% of the time on rough paved roads, some dirt roads, but not too many dirt roads. But it's been fine on dirt roads. The tires, 700 X 30s, are thin enough to actually make it speedy on the road, but wide enough to provide some stability actually on rough roads. The additions I made, I do a lot of on my rides. I like to go places. Like in the summertime, I take this out to the beach, for instance. So I like to carry a bag on the back, and that's why I put on this back carrier here, which has been very useful actually. Actually, if I decide to stop at a store or something, I just usually carry a bag back here and just tighten it up, and it keeps everything secure back there. It's a lot better than a backpack, obviously, and it's very light too. This one is Blackburn, I think. I paid about $40 for it, but it's been a very dependable rack in the back. The other bags, again, I like to carry a lot of stuff, so I just keep a lot of spare stuff here, like things that I need. And this little fuel belt on the top is kind of neat. Actually, it zips up, and you can keep it right there to pull out things as you ride. I keep things like my garage door opener in there, so when I get home I can just open the garage door and just go right in. I have a lot of lights on this bike because I do a lot of night riding, actually early in the morning riding usually, especially in the fall and the springtime when it's so dark outside, in wintertime. I have this backlight here from playing a bike. Actually, it's very effective. It's hard for drivers to miss that light flashing in the back. On the front, I have a Cat Eye 700 you can see almost pitch black actually, without very little ambient light. So it's very effective. I can pretty much go any place in the dark actually with this light. And it's a high capacity battery, so it'll last me about 3 hours on high beam. So I don't have to go changing the battery every day. Rechargeable battery. Charge it up. I did replace the stem on this, the handlebar stem. It was a little bit too low for me. I'm an older guy, so I don't know, I probably need a little bit higher angle. So I put a 10-degree angle stem on this, which is perfect for me. My bikes for the last 25 years have been hybrid bikes, so it took me some time to get used to the drop style bar. And but now that I'm used to it, I love it. I'll probably never go back to the upright handlebars again. Actually, it's very convenient and actually even more comfortable for me than the regular upright handlebars were in my hybrids. The other thing is the water bottle, of course. That's pretty standard for most bikes. Speedometer, just a basic cat eye. Actually, I'm not really into data that much as far as I just like to keep track of my speed and my mileage. So that's why I have that on there. I tried a GPS, but I don't know. It just took a while for it to lock on, and I don't know. It really wasn't worth the bother for me. But it all depends on your taste as far as compiling data on your rides. I did, for about $10 or $15, I bought these stickers, these reflectors for my side that you can only use with disc brakes, which this bike has, fortunately. But they're very, very effective. They really light up, at nighttime, and it's really hard for anybody to miss my bike. I think I'm actually probably safer at night, I think, riding than I am during the day, because people can see me so well. During the day, sometimes I think drivers, they get distracted by other things going on. So it's been great. I did change the seat. Again, this is a Seal hybrid SMP seat. It's a matter of preference, but this is the most comfortable seat that I've ever found. And I've been using these seats on my bicycles for the last 5 or 6 years, actually. I'm very, very pleased with this type of seat. This one is white. You can get them in different colors, actually. Green, black, red, yellow, which is kind of cool. But that's about it. 2,000 miles in. Been very dependable, and I'm very pleased with the bike. It's been a good investment. Have a good day.